is good.
The food good, but they got margaritas. They drunk.
Oh, you too?
No, I'm not drunk.
This about to be a fun podcast there. For sure.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, this might be the best one. All right, let me get it popping. Mike check 1212. Welcome back to another episode of the Justin Dunning Podcast. I'm your host, Justin Dunning. I'm here with two very special guests today. We got the big man on campus, Kendrick Rogers. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, my brother.
And then we got Kwame Etwi. Kwame, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So I only planned on having Kendrick on here. Kwame just kind of popped up and said, hey, let me hop on real quick. And I was like, look, bro, you are the perfect person to hop on because I've been wanting to do an interview with my dude. It's about to be a very good podcast right here. So this is what we're going to do. I don't know if y'all had any opportunities to look at any other podcasts. Have y'all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all know how it works. It's all about flashing back and getting to know the player. It's getting to know Kendrick Rogers and what you all about, Kwame. And after that, we're going to talk a little bit about the game, obviously. Really big game the other day. Proud of y'all boys, the way y'all went out there and won. We're going to talk about what happened during the game and also after the game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then also got a couple topics that were sent in by fans. We're going to hit the mailbag real quick. Then got a couple questions referring to some guys y'all played with and y'all currently playing with, so we can hit on that. That's good with you, Kwame?
Sounds good.
All right, man. So first off, let's flash back, brother. So both of us East Texas boys. I gave you a little shout out on Instagram the other day.
Yes, sir, 903.
Not that it did nothing, but, you know, East Texas boy got to represent. So talk to me about your recruiting process first off, because I remember personally, and you know it, it's harder to get recruited out of the area, you know, compared to a Houston area with Kwame, where you over there at. You know, y'all boys getting all the love. East Texas, we not really getting it, you know? And they just want us the same love. And so I kind of think you were facing really three forms of adversity, and you went to a smaller school in East Texas.
Smallest school, smallest 3A.
Y'all weren't really nice like we were, so, you know, that's even harder to get recruited. And then
what you trying to say, bro?
Hey, look, y'all just weren't nice like us, brother. You know?
Okay.
We were East Texas, we were kind of a big school, and we were nice too. But y'all, what y'all record your senior year?
Don't worry about it, my brother.
And then junior year, what was your record?
My brother, we didn't have a winning season.
Okay, right? And then sophomore year, relatively the same. So
just disrespecting you.
No disrespect, brother. No disrespect. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's harder, and my brother faced that adversity. For me, you know, I ain't really told this story many times at all, but so my sophomore year, I still remember I was sitting in my history class, and I had a, you know, like y'all probably had coaches teaching your history class too.
Definitely.
My coach, I had Coach Clemens in there. Coach Clemens, I was reading an article he sent me, and it was talking about Justin Dunning's probably has the highest ceiling of all our defensive backs and whatnot. And that was the first time I was like, damn, I can really go play college football. And so at that point, like, I don't know what you did for recruiting, but I went out and I was going to all these websites. I'm looking up like the recruiting coordinators' numbers, emails. I'm looking up like the coaches' emails. And I swear, like, my sophomore year, I probably spammed 200 colleges, bro. Like, I'm sending out information, highlights. Hey, check out my highlight tape. You know what I'm saying? Come check me out. I'm in White House High School in East Texas. You know, because they're not about to come out here and check us out.
Coming to the East.
And so I'm spamming boys, like, hitting them up. And then the offers finally started to roll in later on. What was your recruiting process like?
Man, honestly, it was just my coaches, my head coach, Coach Nally, and my receiver coach, Coach Zern. Like, they sent out information for me to coaches, and they just try to get my name out there. Because coming from East Texas in the smallest school, like, it was hard because no one really paid attention to the school.
That's true. How many offers did you end up with this year?
12.
12. And then when did you get the A&M offer?
My junior year.
Junior year. Did you go to any camps or anything?
Yeah, I went to a few camps. That's where I got offered at the camp here.
Okay, doing your thing out there at the camp. Got the offer, and then what was the timeline for you committing to A&M?
I committed as soon as I got the offer.
Same thing Eric said. Eric McCoy committing as soon as he got the offer. Man. And so, like, that was something that you were looking forward to for a long time, or was just like it kind of came out of nowhere?
I mean, I was looking for a big, like, offer close to home, and once I got the offer from Coach Sumlin, it was like, I want to go there because it's close to home, and I like the atmosphere around here.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about the transition process going from high school to college. Kwame, you can weigh in on it as well. Kind of a tough process. You got here as a freshman. And matter of fact, I remember your official visit, matter of fact. A lot of stuff occurred that night. Hey, my man Eric McCoy's in the back. What's up, brother? We're talking about my man official visit. Now,
you can't even see him, my brother.
Anyways, I just remember you because who's your host on the official?
Eric McCoy.
Eric was your host? Okay, yeah. Even worse. Okay, so I just remember we were at this gathering. Let's say that.
Yes, sir.
A bunch of recruits there. You know, a bunch of current players. We all chilling, And I just remember you standing up in this corner. You were being real quiet at first. You remember my dude was quiet when he first got here.
That's true.
And so, it's just been crazy for me to see you, kind of grow out of that shell, blossom a little bit, open up. Real quiet at first, like I said.
Yes, sir.
What was that like for you coming in freshman year and then you ended up redshirting that first year, correct?
Yes, sir.
What was it like for you?
I mean, as coming in as a star, like, starting at your high school, you think that you're going to transition and be a starter here. And, like, when it didn't happen, it was kind of like a setback. But
right.
Sitting back and watching the older guys, listening to them, just getting feedback from them, and it helped me, encouraged me to, sit back, be patient, and wait my turn.
Absolutely. And so then sophomore year comes around, you're working out, you're growing mentally and physically. Sophomore year, didn't really play much, right?
No, sir.
What was the sophomore year like for you?
I mean, it was my first step, getting to test the waters out, experiencing a little bit in the game, getting to know, like, getting the feel for it, but didn't play much, so, I mean, it wasn't that much experience that I gained from it.
Right. Behind a bunch of talented guys, though. You got to see guys, Josh Reynolds, Christian Kirk, Ricky Seals. And, I mean, how good of leaders were those guys for you?
I mean, they were great. Josh was probably by far the best. Like, just sitting back, listening to him talk, watching him practice, just gathering information from him was by far the best that I had here.
Absolutely. All right, so anyways, you come out this year, right? Kind of an up and down year for you. You had the two big games, obviously the Clemson game and this LSU game. As you kind of see, like, transition throughout the season, you kind of like disappeared. Some people say you disappeared, hit a little Houdini act. What actually happened? Because, I mean, I know personally a little bit differently than a lot of fans know. Because a lot of fans just think you just didn't show up anymore. Like, what actually happened?
The Clemson game, I actually injured my foot, which held me back from doing a lot of, things that I did before. It held me back from running the right routes, like jumping. Like, it just held me back from everything.
Were you out because of that? Like, you actually missed time or what?
Yeah, I missed the next week after that, and then I came back and just tried to play through it, tried to play the best I could, but it wouldn't allow me to do the things I did before.
Yeah, and when I had OT on, and you can weigh in on this as well, when I had OT on, we talked about injuries and people not understanding that whenever you get injured and you actually try to come back, if you're not 100% and you're trying to battle through that just to compete with your brothers, you're not really the same type of player out there. And I guess it takes time to reacclimate your body. And Kwame,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you've had injuries, your back injury, hamstrings.
Definitely.
You know how bad those hamstrings are. Just is that kind of like the situation you ran into?
Yeah, because once I got my foot somewhat back to 100%, I hurt my ribs in the Auburn game, which took me back a little bit more.
That was that catch you had to make on the sideline, fell down. Yeah, some people say you knocked the air out of you or something like that. But you came back in and played that game, right?
I did.
But you kind of had some lingering pains afterwards. And so, I mean, just how much did it mean for you personally to finally get back out there and get to making plays again last game in the clutch moment? And, I mean, you knew it was your opportunity. You knew you finally had a chance to. Like, what was it like for it to finally see your work paying off?
I mean, we played this game to see results. And when my number got called, I knew that there's only a certain amount of times that the ball was going to get thrown my way. So when the ball came my way, I knew I had to execute and make the catch.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah.
Now, when he caught that one ball in Clemson and he bent over backwards, I know that hamstring had to give out on you.
Nah, my brother, it wasn't my hamstring, my brother.
I was scared for him.
Come on, though, brother. It was your back? What was it, your knee?
My brother, nothing really hurt. Nothing got hurt from that. I was surprised. I didn't really notice it, so I watched it on the replay, but nothing got hurt from that.
And then you talk about this LSU game. I mean, how much have you grown in terms of confidence since you've been here at A&M?
I mean, I got a lot of confidence coming in this year with the new coaching staff, listening to them, how they talked, and how high they were on the offense. So I really got confidence from them.
Right.
And the Clemson game just really gave me a big boost, and it allowed me to show what I can do, let everyone else see what I could do.
Right. Now, talk to me about that catch you made in LSU, though. The one where you came and caught it with the left hand. That looks something like me back in high school when I was in 707.
My brother, that's very false. Because we played you in 707, my brother. You had no hands.
Whoa. Come on, brother.
My brother, you had no hands. You was a little skinny little redhead out there, no hands.
I really had hands. Come on, I brother played with like that.
No, brother.
But take me through the play, though. Did you think that you were going to catch that ball?
Unbelievable.
Like I told Kwame, I set in my mind that I was not letting the ball hit the ground. So when the ball was in the air, I was catching it no matter what.
Okay.
Still don't know how he came down with that to this day.
Still don't.
Amazing catch.
Absolutely, man. So, Kwame, you've been around a bunch of talented guys. Okay.
Definitely.
A bunch of talented running backs, Travion, You can obviously speak on what he's done this year. Phenomenal run over 1,500 yards.
Crazy.
Not 15,000, 1,500. A lot of talented guys. Some guys coming in, some guys going. Let's talk about some of the older guys that mentored you. There's a brother by the name of Keith Ford, who's been a popular name on this Justin Dunn podcast. You know, I just talk about Keith Ford. I love talking about Keith Ford. You have any stories, because I sent you the story that I told about him, talking about the global warming. And I asked you, do you think he said that? And you said absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
You know he said that.
Yeah.
I mean, being in the room with the guy, I know you were in the room with him for a while, with Coach
roommate.
McKinney. That was his roommate.
That's a hotel roommate.
Oh,
He's my
yeah,
roommate
that's right,
for a little bit.
Your hotel roommate.
My
So I
roommate for a
know
little
for a fact you got to have some kind of Keith Ford story.
I got one time, in the hotel room, Keith gets out, he just took a shower.
This is the hotel room the night before a game.
Yeah.
All right.
Comes out, he's like, hey, bro. Hey, I think I figured out why I'm bald.
Okay.
You know me, I'm on my phone. When he said it, I looked. Because with Keith, it's never a dull moment. I gave him my total focus.
Right.
I said, why, bro? He said, bro.
Now pause. Hold on. What kind of answer did you expect at this moment? You weren't really sure or what?
Like, with him, I'm never sure. I'm thinking he was gonna say I got it from my dad, but since he just said it coming out the shower, I was like, what's about to come out his mouth? So
right. Okay. So go.
I'm like, why? Like, what is it? Hey, bro, it's cause my pores clogged. My pores clogged in my head. Right then and there, I told him to pause this conversation. Went next door, grabbed Trey.
Yeah.
And so he could lean on this. And I was like,
yeah.
All right, continue. He's like, yeah, bro, my pores clogged.
Right.
And you know how some soaps and stuff will have those little exfoliating balls?
Right.
He said those were
clogged inside his pores. So he basically said that he had some exfoliating balls that were clogging up his pores,
which was causing his hair to not grow.
That is very interesting.
That's beyond me right there.
You know how I had Trey on here too. We talked about Keith a little bit. He was talking. First off, how Keith does it. Keith too. You know how he does this thing where he comes up to you like y'all were already having a conversation.
It just starts talking.
Like he'll cut into it mid conversation. Yeah. He'll be like, I can't even think of an example right now. But he'll just walk up and be like, "Yeah, bro, I told him the same thing the other day," and just start going. Like, what, Keith? You weren't talking to me about that, brother.
What I think was going on is he'd just be having a conversation in his head or something, or he'd be thinking about something, and then he'd just chime in thinking we were on the same page. But he's a different guy. I miss him.
What about sweaty hand syndrome?
Sweaty hand syndrome?
Oh man, I don't know about that.
That's when,
can somebody weigh in on that? I don't know about that.
Keith shook. This is when Kendall Bussey was still here. Keith shook Bussey's hand. Bussey was like, "Bro, why your hands so wet?"
Okay.
I said, "Hey, bro, my bad. I got sweaty hand syndrome."
What?
Keep in mind, not a such thing as no sweaty
When he
hand
said that,
syndrome.
I was like,
okay, but hold on, pause. I've heard of people that have sweaty palms and stuff like that. My hands tend to be dry sometimes.
but his hands were wet.
Them joints.
But he's just making up stuff, sweaty hands. I love how this man come up with facts. I love how he just make up facts and just spew them out like he a knowledgeable dude, bro. I remember one time this dude told me, he was talking, how he lived in Japan for
Yes.
one thing. Trey was talking about how he talking about he's seeing people climbing over the walls.
That goes in when we watched that movie. Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you've seen Hacksaw Ridge, I definitely recommend the movie. But anyways, we get in.
Is that when he said he smelled the dead bodies?
Yes.
Intense war.
We get on the bus. Eric's there. Everyone's on the bus. Kendrick's there. We're all there. And so out of nowhere, we're talking about the movie. It's about a guy who's a non-combatant who during the World War II, instead of shooting guns and stuff, he would lift people off of the battlefield while they were injured. So anyways, when we got back on the bus, he's like, man, I don't know why y'all laughing and stuff, man. I can still smell the dead bodies.
That's not funny. It's not funny. It's just I've imagined him saying that, bro. Oh my.
See, when he said that, I was confused. I'm like, what?
Right.
He said, man, y'all don't understand. I could still smell the dead bodies. I'm like, I'm looking around. Eric is on the ground laughing.
Yeah,
Like
dying.
Like
I would
laughing,
have died if I
crying.
heard him say that.
I'm still kind of confused. So I'm
Right.
like, what you mean? He said, man, y'all weren't there.
Y'all weren't there.
I said,
Yeah.
so like
Tell him,
sometimes,
Keith.
you know, when things
Tell
like
him,
that,
Keith.
when things like that happen to me, I kind of get ticked off a little bit. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
so you were there? He's like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all. This is when James White was here too. He said, y'all wouldn't understand. Y'all are too young.
James White used to clown Keith, bro.
He said, y'all are too young. I said, James is like, Keith, we're the same age.
Yeah.
Keith goes, oh, I was talking about Kwame and Busy.
Buzzy.
I said,
Who's
Kendall
Buzzy?
wasn't there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I don't know who.
Yeah.
Bussy wasn't there.
So he was basically saying that when he was over in Japan, he, you know what I'm saying, he could smell the dead bodies of
He
war
said,
victims.
I honestly, to this day, I'm not too sure what he was trying to get to.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't there either. So, I mean,
Yeah, man. He's a funny dude, bro.
I could go on all day with Keith Ford stories, but
Hey, shout out my guy Keith Ford. Keith, we love you,
love
brother.
him, man. He's doing great things right now. Couldn't be
Big
more
things.
proud of him. He's
Yeah,
one of the hardest working people I know, and
absolutely.
everything he gets, he deserves it.
This is outrageous.
Absolutely.
Outrageous.
Outrage. I mean, he's a funny dude, bro. If y'all ever see Keith Ford, please walk up to him and
Conversations with him or
ask him any question. Keith Ford has the answer
Great.
to everything.
answer to everything.
Everything, brother.
He'll make your day. I promise that. He'll definitely make your day.
For sure. Okay. I think
Wait a
that's
minute, I
good.
got a question for Eric McCoy.
Okay.
Mr. McCoy,
Eric McCoy, you over there?
Oh yeah, I'm over here. Oh dang.
Make sure you hit your button, brother, so you can.
Give me a second. I'm over here watching videos.
Can you hear him in the thing?
Mr. McCoy, can you hear me?
Hold up.
Yeah, we can hear you, Eric.
Dang, these headphones keep
What is your question for Eric McCoy?
Mr. McCoy, Saturday night when we
back in the building.
we
Fellas,
had a
what's going
fumble.
on?
We had a fumble, correct, in the game Saturday.
Okay.
This is Kentucky.
Oh, this is
So
Kentucky
we-
game. We ain't talking about LSU.
No,
We're
the
talking
fumble.
about Kentucky.
The fumble during the Kentucky. This was Travion fumble. Got
Yes, sir.
stripped by Devin White on.
No, this is
No,
Kentucky.
this is Kentucky.
When
Kentucky.
Kellen,
Kentucky. Okay, I'm sorry.
Kellen
Kentucky.
fumbled.
Okay.
there is a chance for you to either pick up the ball or
And
fall
fall
on
on the ball. What was going through your head in that
What was the
minute?
thoughts going through your head right there?
Okay.
So I see you guys jokes already. It's for everyone out there to know.
Okay.
The ball was on the ground. I
Correct.
was standing right on top.
Were you going to pick it up and run?
One of two things could happen.
All right, absolutely.
Number one, I could try to scoop it and roll with it,
Okay.
which is what my plan was.
Right.
No, sir.
Until you saw the ball and saw the
Let
field.
him finish. Let him finish.
Number two, I could just try to straight fall on the ball. Henceforth, it just bouncing off my belly,
Okay.
and it being a fumble regardless.
But don't y'all practice sometimes if the ball goes on the ground, y'all practice jumping
So
on
what
top of
you
it?
were doing
Not the
wasn't
London.
trying
Okay,
to
okay.
scoop the ball and run about 70 yards to get yourself a touchdown.
So I think what they're trying to say.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I heard you say that was my chance to get a scoop and score.
Okay, so
So you gonna lie on my name?
so you tried to go pick that ball up and run with it,
No,
but you,
I tried to scoop it and roll.
But my man missed the whole
so y'all
ball.
say
He
he
ran
was just
past
that
the ball.
unathletic when he
Yes.
fell on the
So you're saying you're so unathletic that you just missed the ball completely.
I didn't miss the ball.
Did you get the ball back?
what did you do?
I tried to pick it and roll with it, right?
Okay.
Pick and score with
It
it.
looked like you
roll
tried to
basketball.
pick it
Shut up.
and
I was
score
trying to
with
pick
it.
and roll with it.
Pick and roll.
In the middle of me picking it, I got hit.
No, sir.
And let me finish. And I didn't have possession of the ball.
Okay, so you fell on it.
No.
But what were you going to
So
do?
you couldn't
Hold
have
wait,
dove on the
hold
ball?
What were you
Is what
going
you're
to?
saying?
What were you going to do with it if you picked that ball up?
I was gonna roll with it.
No, you had no.
No.
Your body was not going to the ground. Your body was going
Your
forward.
body was still up and you were in a
You
motion.
can watch the video. It
This
looked
is-
like I was trying to scoop and roll.
This is my
Scoop
question
and
for
score.
you. If you
Yes.
had picked it up and ran with it, what would you have done with that ball?
I would have picked it up.
If you would have, if you had attempted to pick it up and run with it, like they're saying, what would you actually have done?
I was scored.
From last
You would have
week's
got
game,
about a
I seen your
70-yard
speed.
run for a touchdown, Eric.
Yeah, you're right.
We seen your speed last week, and you got outran by 3 different people.
Okay, hold on. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
They all had a head start on me.
We're not gonna
It
go
would've been
there.
even, I would have hawked them boys down.
We gotta go there. Hey, I watched Eric McCoy run a 4.8, 4.9. So, was it freshman year? We were here.
4.89.
Hey, you were there too. That boy was moving. Come on, I respect you.
They trying to play my name.
He
Nah,
was chasing the
I'm on your side. He
linebacker that
wouldn't have
ran
got
for
there.
4.5.
I'm on your side. He wouldn't have got there. But I mean, respect my man. Though. Give him some respect. Absolutely.
Give me my respect.
Give me my respect. All right, so let's move on to the mailbag. Okay, these are the questions that fans send in to the show. This first one's kind of a long question. I got it sent on Twitter this morning. First off, they said, I've never seen Kyle Field get crowd bombed before. How did the players feel about that? Kwame, you can weigh in on this as well. Kwame, you go first about that.
Well, it was right when it happened. You know, I'm looking for Kendrick. I find Kendrick.
Yeah.
He give me a hug, tell me, you know, like, that was for you. That was for y'all seniors. You know, it meant the world to me. Then out of nowhere, left and right, just swarming with fans,
People
just
coming out of
going
nowhere.
crazy. Everyone's singing the war hymn.
It was beyond me.
It was like a dream, like a movie.
Yeah.
The way it happened.
I seen kids running out there. They jumping
Yes.
up, grabbing his dreads. I want a picture. I want one of them, mommy. I'm like, what was it like for you, man? Were y'all in support of that?
Man, it was surreal. Like, I'm still in shock right now. Like, I've never had nothing like that happen.
Right.
It still feels like a movie. Like it doesn't even feel like it
Yeah.
happened. Everybody, we were just out eating, talking about it. We're still sinking.
Right.
It's still sinking in that happened to
Me
this day.
and my girl were sitting in the stands. Well, we were standing like on the right on the rail, like kind of by the field.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did my brother, did you just say your girl?
yeah. So, I tell you, me and my girlfriend back together though.
Oh, okay. Yes, no.
Nice.
Come on now,
Proud
bro.
of you, dog.
Absolutely. Anyway, so me and my girl standing on the side, and as the last play happens, you catch the little ball or whatever, catch that ball, and so everybody starts jumping down onto the field. And in my mind, I'm like, dang, should I jump down? 'Cause I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dang, I saw a team in a year earlier got fined like $50,000, and I'm thinking in my mind like, damn, do I want to contribute to that? But after I seen everybody just like swarming the field, I'm like, shit.
I saw the video of the first guy that did it. He
I
jumped
just saw
over,
that too.
jumped
brother.
over, ran on.
somebody had
Everybody
to be-
followed him.
My brother, let me ask
Somebody
this
had to
question.
pave
Did
the
you
way.
say you were going to jump down with that bad knee of yours?
That's right.
I don't know if the
Hey,
inserts will cover that
the
one.
crazy thing about that is I thought about jumping, and I was like, nah, let me ease myself down. So I climbed over the rail, and I like got onto a cart, slid down.
Yeah,
put my
that
butt on it.
sound a lot better because you're not jumping over nothing with that knee. That knee ain't going to allow you to do nothing, my
Yeah, I
brother.
don't know. The warranty expired too, so you gotta be careful.
Okay, that's true. Get out of here. Bro. Hey, check this out. So I don't know if I ever told y'all this story. My freshman year here, I actually got sent the bill for my knee surgery. Hey, Bussy made so much fun of me, bro. Matter of fact, Bussy might have came to my house and seen it, but so I guess they accidentally sent it to me, Dr. Bramhall. They got my name on it, Justin Dunning. Billed $60,000 for an ACL reconstruction surgery. But I'm like, come on,
Brother, that's.
But see, that means these knees are worth a lot of money, but
I don't know.
But
They
you
said
had two of them, though, brother.
reconstruction.
two of them.
So your knees must not be too good.
Reconstruction. They might
They
be
gotta-
worth a lot, but the maintenance. I don't know.
The maintenance on them things, it ain't what it
It's
is.
real.
The mileage on your knees, ain't.
All right, brother, you come on. Hold on, let's calm down a little bit. You're gonna come on my podcast trying to insult me. Now, come on. Now. All right, let me see. Next question. Oh, it's part of the same question. She said, also, LSU was whining about how they won 3 times in the fourth quarter, and the officials gave y'all the win. Will we ever get the respect for this? First off, what do y'all think of? Y'all saw the tweets, right?
I was reading them, and a bunch of them were, in my opinion, if it's any other team,
Right.
it's a football game. Some calls against Clemson, people said could have went our way. It's football.
Right.
I mean, some of the calls apparently were anything could have happened in the refs. Imagine being a referee in that situation.
Yeah, it's tough.
You're trained to do what you do, and they did what they did. Some
Right.
calls could have gone both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, it's football. That's a sport. So as far as all the complaining and A&M should have lost, the calls were the calls. And I read this article by that was written by a former NFL referee. Like someone interviewed him asking about all the calls, and pretty much the way the game went is how he
would call it.
he
himself.
would have called it himself. So
Bro, they were people pulling up pictures and stuff. And the big one that I saw was the was Courtney catching in the fourth quarter. And
with the line,
the
the
line's
ESPN,
like
even the
inaccurate
ESPN reporter
anyway.
put it
Exactly.
up that the line on the TV wasn't
Was
correct compared to
exactly.
the one on the field.
It was 3 yards off.
Yeah, it was 3 yards off. So I hope people know that the line that's on the TV is a projection. There's nothing on the field that creates that line.
And the crazy thing is, I used to think that was the real line when I was at
projection.
home. Like a little kid, I'm thinking that's the real line on the field, bro. I'm like, how they move?
So you thought they had a yellow line on the field?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't tell me.
So it just moves. The
when you
yellow
were a
line
kid,
just
did you not think
moves.
that?
No, my brother.
When you were a kid, you didn't think that?
No. Where would the
Come
yellow
on,
line
bro.
go?
Come on, man.
So is it like?
So you think they're gonna paint
how
a
is
line
the yellow
every time?
line there, but it's not there later?
This is what I thought. Hold on. This is what I thought. All right. Maybe it wasn't a real line, but I thought that the people inside the stadium could see the line.
Oh,
Is that a
I
fair?
understand that.
That's better. That's
You know what I'm
better.
saying? I thought that they like projecting it from inside the stadium or something like that. Everybody could see it.
I understand that.
All right. Eric, you over there distracting my guests, bro? You good?
Yeah. As far as the calls, though,
Okay,
like I
good,
said,
good.
as far as the calls, it's football.
It's football.
This could have happened either way for anybody, and I mean, just because
Right.
some people don't like us, a lot of people don't like us.
A lot of people don't like
the
us,
world
man.
is what it is, and that, at the end of the day, what happened happened. So
Absolutely.
It has been shown that people do not like A&M.
yeah,
Oh, man. And so I was pretty much on our side with every call. The only one I was a little bit iffy on was that pass interference call that you had.
I'll
That
talk
pass
about that.
interference-
Too.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
I want you to weigh in on this. What do you think about that pass interference call? You think we maybe got away with that one a little bit?
A little bit. I think it was a makeup call for sure, but at the end of the day, he called it. I'm happy with it.
What do you think about that, Kwame?
I mean, like I said, it can go. Because the thing about it is they wanted to say it was uncatchable, therefore,
Right.
there's no pass interference. But with this man, what could you really call
Say
uncatchable?
Right, exactly.
After the one-hand grab he made earlier with
Yeah.
guy grabbing him, what could you really say is an uncatchable ball?
Right.
So, I mean,
Okay, so I feel like as a receiver, like I said, I played a little bit in 7-on-7.
No, you didn't.
Despite y'all hate to play a little bit in 7-on-7.
Trash.
Anyway, so I feel like as a receiver, a lot of times during the play, if they're gonna call pass interference or not, most of the time y'all can tell if it's pass interference, right? Like
Sure.
y'all fighting for the flags all the time, the receivers drama queens and whatnot. But yeah, did you feel like he was gonna call it on the last play? On that play that they called it on?
For sure.
You did.
I can feel he was pulling me, so I mean, obviously they're gonna call it. They didn't call it. It's
Right.
gonna be more controversy than what it is already.
Right. And then somebody said he tried to get greedy and he tried to yell at the ref and they threw the head on him.
yeah,
Then
that's exactly what happened.
it was funny because his name was actually Greedy.
Greedy.
though.
Yeah.
I got the best fans on Twitter, but they be blowing my mentions up. It's freaking
Yeah, I was going through Twitter laughing at some of this. Some people are over here saying the formation we were in when we spiked it was
Oh my
illegal.
goodness!
Like,
My brother,
you gotta know
I
football.
I found an article, man, and it had like a list of grievances of
Yeah,
every
I
single
think I
thing.
saw the same thing.
And it was
yeah.
like 1 through 5 or something like that, and they had 5 different reasons why we shouldn't have won the game.
Like, you gotta
Like-
know football. If you're spiking the ball, you can have as much people on the line.
Everybody can
as
line
you
up
want.
on the line if they wanted to.
Yeah, like, I don't. That's just all those I saw. I just people obviously you don't know the rules of football, so just
Right.
it's whatever.
Okay, so this next question, this is something I personally have. I want you guys to weigh in on it. I know what the answer you're gonna give, but I want the guys that are listening right now to kind of hear you guys' answer. So, I mean, as a fan now, it's been kind of weird for me. This is my first year, obviously not playing. It's been kind of weird making that transition. And so when I'm in the stands, I get really, really emotionally involved in the game. Okay, now it's different as a player because even though y'all are involved, y'all got to maintain that balance.
Yeah, you gotta stay composed.
Y'all got to stay composed at all times. As a fan, you can, you know what I'm saying? You up and down. You can do whatever you want to. I'm up there yelling, come on, man, come on, And so, like,
On one play, we looked at each other.
Oh,
We looked straight at each other. I remember.
man, so I'm like, come on, bro. And so whenever Kellen, I'm really hyped the whole game. The play that Kellen went down and picked up the ball, got up through the interception. Yo, I got so heated, bro. I grabbed my girl. I was like, come on. We're leaving. Come on, grab my charger. I got up. I'm bumping people. Like, get out of my way. Come on, move. I'm on the way to the car, and I hear over the announcement, and they said he was down. I'm like, man, this is crazy how I was so high, and then my mood just completely shifted like that, man. And it was really emotional for me. 7 overtimes. How do y'all stay composed?
In that position, I'll be real with you, because if that's any other situation, let's say in the second quarter and that happens, then okay,
Right.
it happened.
Yeah.
But in that specific spot where if that happens, the game's over.
It's over.
Split second, you're like, man, like, dang it. Okay. Right then and there, your composure, it falters, but the way we're trained,
Yeah.
right when the call came back, you're locked in. So that's how I saw it. When it happened, I was like, man, like,
Hurt.
dang, I was hurt.
Yeah.
I was hurt. But when it happened, you switch right back into gear and focus right back up.
Already.
The way Jimbo holds his practices, like that's just natural because you never know what's gonna happen. Like the situations that he holds in practice, like that's second nature to us. So it was just instant flip back in. Like, let's get it.
Okay. And so those fade balls that you would catch on 2-point conversions, that was drawn up before the play, correct? Or was that something that Kellen just felt and threw it to you?
The one-handed catch, that was just Kellen scrambling. Let's get open for him, get the ball. But everything else was designed.
Okay. So I mean, what does that mean for you to feel like Jimbo has that trust in you as a player? Because I know obviously for me as a player that means a lot when your coach finally believes in your ability and they know they can trust you and go to you. What does that mean for you personally?
I mean, knowing that my quarterback and my head coach has faith in me to give me the ball, like in situations like that, to win the game in overtime, it's just like it shows that I've been doing something good in his eye that he can see in me, and it's going to help the team win no matter what.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. All right, next question, also sent into the mailbag. I've asked the past 3 guests this question too. Who's the best player y'all played against in high school?
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver. Oh, I didn't know you played against him.
Ed Oliver is the best player I've played against in high school.
Was that your neck slamming you?
He's the only guy that I'll admit to this. I've gotten hit a few times in high school. There were hits, but on one play we ran veer and Ed was at defensive tackle.
Yeah.
And on, like we were a pistol team. We weren't under, but we ran veer, and y'all know in veer you're reading the end, so the end's already unblocked.
Mm-hmm.
Our guard got beat too, and Ed came in free. And
it's a lose-lose situation.
You knocked the wind out. It was one of those you're trying to breathe in, like and your body's just you're not breathing in. It was one of those. So I'd say he caused havoc for us all day.
Right.
Yeah, it was definitely Ed Oliver for me.
Okay, Kendrick, who you got?
Really, I didn't really play nobody like that in season, but 7-on-7, I would definitely have to say Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Yeah, boy, Pat was out there doing what he did to y'all, man.
I don't even want to speak on it. My man took about
out
7 touchdowns.
Dicing boys up 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. By far the best quarterback, best athlete I've ever seen.
Okay.
Balling right now.
Still balling
right now, doing his thing. East Texas made now. You know that, brother.
903.
903, dog. All right, so tell me this. Do either one of y'all have any hidden talents that people don't know about?
No, sir, my brother.
I mean, talent-wise,
Don't let him lie to you. Kwame can sing. Kwame can sing. Don't let him lie to you.
Kwame, you can sing?
A little bit, but
How come I never heard you sing, Kwame? You just go ahead.
I'm more of a closet singer.
Okay.
Right now, but
you ain't out there.
I mean, I speak a different language, and I don't know if people don't know. Play a little chess.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know if it's talent, more like an old hobby, but
yeah.
Right now, my running back coach and I, Coach Graham, we got a game going that we started Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to finish later, but
that's dope.
Yeah, I speak another language too. I don't know if that's a talent more than like a thing.
No, that's cool. I'm glad you said that too, man, because I used to actually be in the chess club when I was in 3rd grade.
So was I.
And you don't really tell people about that because they might laugh at you.
So was
like, I brought it up to somebody the other day, and I thought it was kind of cool.
They look at you like what?
Cool, my brother. I thought chess was kind of cool. But Eric, you good? Man, Eric over here eating the microphone. But
my brother Eric, he on the.
All right, so yeah, I play chess though. We got to get a game in sometime.
Got to.
Got to. Hey, what is going on with y'all? This ain't y'all. This ain't y'all.
It's beyond. Hey, chess is really fun.
I was really getting the
people
chess
don't really
back in the day,
understand.
too.
Hey, I had to get out when I got older. I was like, people make fun of me, man.
Well, this is back when I lived in Oklahoma, because at first all I played was baseball, so it was just baseball.
Oh, I forgot you lived in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we had a chess club, and I was like, I'd be bored a lot, so I might as well. I ended up like in 3rd grade at the tournament. I was ranked like 12.
Oh, okay, Kwame.
I'm gonna look at you completely
Kwame.
different. You know that, right?
Before I played my running back coach, I hadn't touched a chessboard since like 6th grade. Before I played, started playing Coach Graham.
Had to knock the rust off, huh? Man, bro, when I was younger, man, I used to be in a lot of stuff that wouldn't seem cool now. Like I had a
you would love band, didn't you? You look like a band person.
I was actually in band, so I'm about to say, bro. So
you look like it. Played the tuba, huh?
Nah, I played.
You was on that tuba, wasn't you?
Chill out. So I played baritone in the band, which is like the second biggest
like
thing to the
baritone
tuba.
type of person.
I was in that. I forgot how to hold it, but I was kind of. I wasn't really. I was all right. I played up until I got to high school, so it was me and one of my homeboys in there. And so first day of high school, I'm thinking we still in band. I go in there, kind of hyped to, get better and do a little marching and whatnot. And so I go in there and I go sit down and my man is gone. I'm like, bro.
He dipped on
I'm
you?
texting him. I'm like, hey, yo, Vernon. It ain't Vernon. I'm like, hey, Vernon, where you at, man? Band class right now. Like, band classes right now. Tell me why this man hopped out of band, bro. Did not even tell me, dropped it. He's like, bro, people gonna make fun of us, bro. I was like, man.
But that was your love, right? You love band, huh?
No, I did not love it. It was, I liked it because of my friend, you know what I'm saying? I was
Because
trying
you're
to
a
get
friend.
my
I'm
boys.
not gonna lie. Only instrument I could play is the recorder. Like
recorder?
back in the day when I hit you with a little ode to joy on the
Yeah.
recorder.
My brother, who calling you over there, my brother?
That's why mama texted me, man. And when I went home this weekend, matter of fact, what y'all do for Thanksgiving?
We was
I mean,
up here, my brother. We had practice.
You know what we did.
You know the routine. You know the football
Yeah, I
routine.
know. I just wanted to ask. Because I went back home.
Yeah,
I was back home,
must be
chilling,
nice.
spending time with the family.
With the family. Huh?
But now I was using my mom's bathroom the other day, and I heard her in there listening to my podcast. She was watching on YouTube. You good? Okay. Anyway, so my mom listened to my podcast on YouTube, and I started to get conscious of it because I kind of be on here. I don't be cussing or nothing. But bro, what are you doing over there?
My brother,
Why
you
they
good?
laughing? Look. Thank you for putting the camera on there. So, my mom be listening to my podcast, and I got to be conscious of what I be saying. Cause I be saying damn, hell, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It make you kind of think about what you actually saying, though.
I feel you.
All right, let me see.
I think something wrong with Eric over there. I think he needs some help.
I think so,
Somebody need to go check on him
Hey,
real
so
quick.
tell me this though. Tell me this. I asked T. Will this question, and the answer he gave me. Let me say it like this. So he gave me the answer to a guy on the team, right? And I asked the guy if I could post this snippet on Twitter, and he was like, "No." Okay, so I didn't post it. Let me ask y'all this and see if y'all give me a different answer. I said, who has the worst game on the team? Okay, so say that you had $1,000 on the line that this man cannot go and get this girl's number. Who do you have no problem putting money against and saying whatever he's not about to go get this girl's number? Kwame, you go first.
He's not gonna get the girl.
Like, he's not gonna do it.
Current or former players?
It can be current or former. The brother can't put the words together to go and get this young lady. Who you got? Who you got? Come on now.
I'm either go with Keith McGee or John Clark.
Now hold on. You said Keith McGee and who was the second one?
Or John Clark.
John Clark. Oh, the fellow running back. That's your boy.
It's his twin, his little brother.
Hey, chill out.
John Clark. Okay, now who you got?
I gotta say either John Clark
Okay.
or my man Keith McGee. Keith McGee.
So John Clark and Keith McGee. That's kind of okay. So Travion said
You can throw Ronnie Elam in there too.
I was just about to say that's what Travion said.
Throw Ronnie Elam in there with it.
Ronnie.
Come on, bro.
Ronnie, I forgot about
Hey, Ronnie living a good life though now.
I'll take out Keith and put Ronnie up there.
Oh man, I just uploaded. All right, let me see.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
What is he doing? What is he doing over there?
Look at him, bro. Brother just, I don't know.
I can't
Like
see.
something's wrong with him. Like,
What
what
are you doing?
What you doing with the headphones, bro?
Like, just keep on falling out.
Right.
So you got them wrapped around the microphone and then in your ear, like, what you doing? The microphone not even on, bro. So why you got the headphones in?
Big E, hit the button. Hit the button.
What is that?
Now you can talk. Hit the button and you can talk.
Oh, for real? Oh, I'm in here now. Uh-huh.
Oh, this
I've been on
beyond
silence
me.
for so long.
Hey, we got Eric McCoy in the social center. What up, Biggie?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
All right, so look, check this out. Eric, this is perfect too, because your girlfriend actually sent in this question.
Huh?
Your girlfriend sent in this next question.
Oh, okay.
So, the question is, she says, who has the best Christmas album, the Cheetah Girls or Justin Bieber?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. You're a Justin Bieber fan?
No, sir.
But Justin Bieber has the better Christmas
Yes, sir.
album.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Eric McCoy, who you got?
I gotta go with neither.
Neither.
I'm gonna have to go with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is the
Chris
GOAT.
Brown.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
That wasn't the
He
option.
wasn't the option though,
I
brother.
don't care about the option.
See, this what.
Chris Brown this Christmas is the best Christmas song ever
Facts.
put
I
out.
completely
I
agree with
agree.
you.
I agree.
Shit, went some notes, huh?
I know you want. Yeah,
I told you Kwame can sing.
Hey,
I heard-
Kwame, he want to get on it a little bit.
Maybe another time.
All right, man. Moving on to the next. Let me make sure I missed no questions on there. We got everything. Okay, cool. Moving on to the next segment. This is called Drop the Pin, Send the Location. Okay, word to Travis Scott. Shout out to my guy. This is how the game works. I read you guys a list of topics. If you want to talk about it, I'll say drop the pin or send the location. Okay. And if you don't, just say keep it moving. Okay. That's basically how it works. So first off, Mac Brown was supposedly the next head coach at North Carolina. I don't know why I laughed. That wasn't funny. But Mac Brown is supposedly in as the next head coach at North Carolina. Y'all drop the pin on that or keep it moving?
I'll keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Okay, all right. Next topic.
What is it?
Yo, this one is so hilarious.
What is it?
Yo, this one's so hilarious. Okay. Texas A&M player says he is trying to, quote unquote, hook a Longhorn. You want to drop the pin on that? Or you want to keep moving?
We gonna drop the pin.
We're gonna drop the pin on that.
Okay, so let me pull up the messages on this one just to make sure I got this correct. Let me see. UT Barstool. Okay, so there's a brother on the team by the name of Aaron Hansford. Okay, Aaron Hansford, great friend of mine. Well-respected guy. Pretty good friends.
My boy, yeah.
Now, there's been a couple guys on Twitter posting a couple different things about him, saying that he's said some things, okay? I'm going to just say these are alleged things that they said he said, okay? Are you guys familiar with the app Tinder?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I'm very familiar with it from my friend Kwame right here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm familiar with it from you, Justin. So
okay.
don't act surprised.
Because I'm very familiar because of Eric McCoy.
Oof.
Eric McCoy told me. Anyways,
Y'all trying to get me in trouble. I don't know nothing about it.
You actually downloaded it yesterday, though, my brother.
Oh, that can't be right.
I haven't had that app in 3 years.
All right.
2 weeks? Is
Hey,
that what you
Bianca's
said?
listening right now, too.
3 weeks?
Y'all trying to play me.
3 weeks?
Trying to get me in trouble with my old lady because y'all know she's listening.
Years, weeks. I mean,
Weeks. Nobody knows the difference. Nobody knows the difference.
Anyway, so basically, this is what happened, supposedly, alleged. This is all alleged, okay? So they say that Aaron Hansford went into this young lady's direct messages on this app Tinder, and he basically said some things to her that he was trying to hook her, okay? I don't know what quote unquote hooks me. I don't know what that means, right? But basically, he said that he was trying to, hook her, and she told him, "I will give you my Snapchat if you say the phrase hook 'em," which is, as an Aggie, you don't say that. That's a no-go territory. So the man then goes on to say, "All right, hook 'em. You're too cute not to say it." She screenshots it, sends it to Barstool, UT.
Expose my man.
Exposed to y'all on Twitter, all on Instagram. What was y'all first take on the situation?
Well, this is my first time hearing about this, so.
You ever heard about this?
No, sir. This is actually news to me right here.
Oh, I might have just exposed
You exposed the man, so everybody in the podcast right now hear this. So
oh man,
I'm gonna have
expose my man.
Communicate with Aaron about the situation. Aaron probably gonna laugh telling me the story, but
he might not even tell the story.
She got him. That's
so,
all I can
so
say.
she hooked him. In other words,
she hooked him. In other words,
that's beyond me.
See, this was my take on it. When I first saw it, so the first couple messages he sent when he was like, "Hey, what's up?" Yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. That was sent at nighttime, probably like 11:30, 12 o'clock. All right, these are thirsty hours.
Yeah, that's when.
I'm sure you're familiar.
That's when Mama tell you go inside because nothing good happened past that time.
Nothing good happened past that time. So thirsty hours. He then goes on to respond the next morning, continue the conversation. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he probably made a bad decision at nighttime.
Yeah.
And as a man, he was trying to follow through. Eric, you can probably second that. You agree with that he had to follow through with that bad decision that he made, correct?
No, you never follow through with the bad decision.
Okay. I'm just kidding, bro. Anyway, so he followed through with his decision and, put himself in a bad position. Screenshots.
Got him.
All up on social media. That's what I think happened. So, I'm sure guys have said much worse things.
Definitely.
There's some guys on the team, so they can't really laugh at them.
Definitely. It happens. It just happens. It happens in the back, so you don't really notice it. Aaron just got unfortunate and found the wrong one. She got him.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, next topic, man. So Cliff Kingsbury fired after his 5th year at Texas Tech. Y'all drop the pin on that to keep it moving.
Keep moving.
Keep
moving. All right. And then the last one, which we dropping a pin on this automatically because I'm going to talk about this. The fight after the game or whatever actually happened in the situation. I don't really have enough facts on it right now, but y'all have obviously heard about it, correct?
Yeah, I heard about it right when we got in the locker room, actually.
Right when you got in the locker room?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of information was coming from the LSU side of things. I know A&M has not released a statement on it yet, but basically what they said occurred is Jimbo's nephew, what's his name?
Cole. He hit that one coach or whatever.
Said he hit some guy in the pacemaker. Which is in his chest. It hit him in the chest. And Eric, you thinking it's funny? Anyway, so he said that Cole hits this dude in the pacemaker because he was. This is what I don't understand. All right, so there's a video up on social media that shows Damian Craig, receiver coach. It shows him going at the sideline of LSU, talking to the coaching staff. Not in a physical way, but just barking at him, talking. And you can see Cole holding him back in the red shirt, right? Yeah. And so the video cuts off, and now you have pictures, right? You got pictures of him and what's the guy's name? Kevin Falk. Yeah. That and tussles with each other. You know, you got Big Eric McCoy dead in the background,
laying on the ground,
laying on the ground
like a beached whale. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
You don't gotta go there.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Anyway, so. Are you? I mean, first off, what was y'all first take when y'all initially heard about the situation?
As far as, the fight, I wasn't sure what exactly happened. I just heard there was a fight. Cole came in, looking like he just got in a fight.
Right.
And then when I got home, I'm reading things talking about he hit the coach in the pacemaker who has Parkinson's. I'm like, we just won. Why would Cole wouldn't? I know Cole. Cole wouldn't do that.
And people talking about, they're saying unsportsmanlike on the A&M people and whatnot, on the Aggies, and in my mind it's first off, if we just won the game, why would we be mad?
Why would he do that? And
why would he
Cole?
There's no reason why we
Cole
would be mad.
Would not do that.
He would not.
Yeah, there's no. All you've heard is stories from their side. I can probably.
Obviously,
I know
they're
Cole.
upset that they lost, so they're gonna try to make us look bad.
Cole would never just come out of the blue after a win,
right,
and just go and try and pick a fight with them.
Exactly.
I mean, we did what we came to do.
Right.
We're happy. We're good on our end. And
right. And then if you've seen the video with Damian Craig and Cole, it's like Cole's he in such a defensive man.
Yeah, trying to stop everything from happening.
So what happened in between videos and the picture? I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I've yet to see Cole a video or a picture of Cole hitting this coach that they said he did. That's all I got to say.
Do I have authority to step in on this subject?
Oh, absolutely. You can go ahead and step in and weigh in on that too.
Quiet back here.
All right.
Well, I just got to say, nobody actually knows what happens unless there's a full video of everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was a heat of the moment type thing. It was right after the game. People are celebrating. Emotions are high Emotions are running high by everyone. So you don't really know unless they release a full video. Somebody has a full video of everything that actually happened.
Exactly.
Because you can always make your speculation about what happens in pictures and stuff like that. That's only a split second of what actually happened.
Yep.
Right.
That's all I got to say. I'm going to go back in my little corner.
I agree.
I gotta see. I gotta get all the information before I, judge the situation.
There's no. Happened, as far as today, I mean, I even looked at it earlier today. There's no.
Yeah. There probably won't ever be a full explanation of what happened.
Says what and what they say. So.
Absolutely, man. All right, man. So that is really all the questions I have for you guys. But let me just say though, I'm really, really, proud to watch y'all and how y'all grown this year, man. Because it's been really. We've had some down moments, and we had some moments even as as a fan where I was witnessing guys about ready to throw Jimbo overboard. Why do we bring this guy in for $75 million and we could have had the same record type stuff? Yeah. And it's for me, I can obviously see that this is a different team and a different program.
Completely different.
And it's heading in a whole different direction. And Kwame, you can weigh on this probably just a little bit better than he can. But, I mean, you've seen this program really grow. This is your senior year.
The way that, I've been here 4 years. The way I've seen it from how it was, the attitude we go about things, the way we approach things, our mindset, the way we work, the way we condition, the way we practice. If you looked at us 2 years ago to now, you wouldn't even see the same team.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it. It's
that's the idea.
It's not the same.
That's the idea I get from the outside. Yeah. And then Kendrick, last question for you: how bright can the future be for the program?
With Jimbo and the staff that we got now, is next year I believe, and a few years later I believe that a conference championship is definitely coming in College Station.
Absolutely. I believe that too, man. I believe it too.
That's the limit.
I think things are starting to click, and we've been so good in areas that we weren't good in the past. We're running the ball, crazy. Shout out Big Eric McCoy over there. You know, we're stopping the run finally, which we could never do in the past.
Defense is standing up
Defense
for
is
sure.
like that.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy, and for me, it's gonna be really satisfying to see you guys continue to grow.
Same.
Yeah,
Excited for y'all.
But yeah, I'm really
Very
proud of you,
excited.
man. Proud of how you've been playing, man, representing the East.
Appreciate you.
And
Representing LOS.
LOS, man, LOS. But
You good, Eric?
for sure, man,
you good?
for sure. Hey, good having you guys on, man. I'm glad y'all came on.
Yes, sir.
All right, so thank you guys who are all listening to this right now. Thank you guys who are watching on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube community. You guys be sure to send in any questions or guests that you would like to hear on the podcast. Like, subscribe to the page, leave a comment, leave a rating and review on iTunes if you're listening to this, and you know, share with your friends, tell them about the podcast, and yeah, we got another big time guest on later in the week too. So it's a guy y'all been asking for a long time. Been trying to get him for a while, but it's gonna be a really good episode, man. But thank you guys for coming on for sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
We
having
gonna
me.
get Gilly on.
Huh?
We gonna get Gilly on.
I need to get him on too, bro.
My brother said he was
What'd you
going
say?
to come.
You're not
today.
gonna get their social medias.
Oh, I'm sure. They always
They
forget
trying to
that.
get verified
Hey,
over there.
my
and
bad,
you
my
ain't trying to
bad,
help them out.
my bad. Okay, let's start right here, Kendrick. What is your name on Twitter and Instagram so the people can follow you?
My Instagram is KRJ_13.
Okay.
My Twitter is KJ_13_.
Okay.
My name on both is Kwame, KWAME _9.
Kwame_9.
Instagram and Twitter.
Easy peasy, lemon
Now
squeezy.
tell them how to spell Kwame because you know that's kind of a foreign name to us all.
It's K like kite,
Mm-hmm.
W like wheel,
Mm-hmm.
A like amazing,
Okay.
M like manly,
Okay.
and E like exciting,
Exciting. You
_9.
You living in an exciting lifetime, ain't you?
Amazing.
Exciting.
lifetime,
What a
huh?
time to be alive, huh?
What a time to be alive. You already know, man. Appreciate you guys for coming on, bro.
Thank you, brother.
For sure. Peace.
Yes, sir.